Oh, hey guys. Crackhead Calvin with your latest weather update. We're gonna start off with the most important. Oh, shit. It's like fucking shit stuck up my nose. There we go. Over here in California, we have a weather storm moving in that looks like a fucking rainbow. Shit. My nose is a little clogged up right now. It's moving, right? I don't really know what direction it's moving in, but we've got it moving in a western direction, and it looks like it's really going to devastate the people of California. Some of these movements look like potential rain-in dildos. Uh, yeah, but that doesn't surprise you when the weather appears to be moving into Los Angeles. Uh, so let's move past California. Gulf of Mexico, yeah. So over here you can see the Gulf of Mexico has a potentially racist storm brewing, and it's pretty dastardly because it aims to devastate mostly black neighborhoods. So as we look at this storm, we can see that it's circulating in a cyclone fashion. And that's really not good because we have this thing that looks like a I don't know, what are they called when they're in the ocean? A tornado! Yeah, let's go with that. So we got this tornado, this racist tornado moving. It's fucking tsunami. What the fuck ever. Anyways. Oh, shit, hold on. I can't take this job. Shit gets really stuck up my nose. Anyways. Tsunami, whatever. Typhoon. Anyways, yeah, we got this racist storm moving in. It's heading towards mostly black neighborhoods. Totally fucking racist. And it's going to devastate the black neighborhoods because, shit, white men. You know. Well. So yeah, anyways, enough of that. Gulf of Mexico storm, racist black neighborhoods, this, that, the third, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, so let's move over here to Wisconsin. We got some cows that are probably gonna be murdered by some kind of flu that's carried by this storm system. And then, they're just gonna fall ill, and, it's all from the rain. Ohio, though. Let's get into Ohio, yeah. Yeah, it looks like Ohio is going to be experiencing some acid rain for a very long time, and that has nothing to do with chemicals. Oh, this Coke really dries out my throat. Okay, so let's finish off with this, right? Ohio, Gulf of Mexico. Oh, shit, what else? We did California, rainy dicks. Oh, yeah, fuck, shit. Ukraine, soon to be raining missiles. As you can see here, we have Ukraine. And over here, Russia. And then we got the US in the middle of it. It's gonna be raining fucking missiles very soon. That's why I just can't help myself. I do crack cocaine. Because it makes this life more fun, man. So anyways, that's your weather, Joey. Back to you. Shit. Somebody get this shit off me.
As your country keeps getting destroyed and they're targeting infrastructure, and they're more worried about transitioning males to females and having child diddle moments live with tranny May and all sorts of other fat, disgusting freaks, they are not so worried about the constant train derailments because, hey, who gives a crap about that? It's not suspicious at all. Florida, now 2 in Ohio, Michigan, and then all the food manufacturing facilities that have kind of just up in flames. Nobody cares about that. It's not weird at all. But let's just take a look at this. Residents told to shelter in place after another Norfolk Southern cargo train derails in Springfield, Ohio. Now keep in mind they have yet to determine if any hazardous material was on the train at the moment of the derailment, and if so, was any hazmat spill actually released into the environment, but they were sure very quick to dispatch hazmat crews. Probably because there was hazmat. It seems to at least be happening in an alarming frequency. Look, everything that we need to build, eat, keep our economy going, and our retail is being destroyed. It's being targeted. And Klaus Schwab said this would happen. So here's another freaking derailment, and they're blaming it on the infrastructure and the lack of upkeep. I can assure you, it's not. There's no way that, yes, our rails are bad, but there's no way that they're all of a sudden just causing derailments. So anyways, Saturday afternoon, a cargo train in Springfield, Ohio, reportedly owned by Norfolk Southern, derailed. Yeah. Yep. And yet they're told, hey, don't shelter in place, don't leave until we find out if there's hazardous materials. And if there is, definitely don't leave. But if there's not yet, you can go about your business. Around 5 p.m. on Saturday, Norfolk Southern train with 212 cars derailed and sent between 20 and 30 cars off the tracks near State Route 41. But guarantee everything's just hokey dokey. Don't worry about a thing, Ohio. Yeah, bullshit. I call bullshit. So, anyways, we'll move on to the next thing, because today is kind of one of those quick things. Yeah. So, yeah, they're not sure if any hazardous material was on there, but who cares? Who cares? I want to hop into this. So we're in Women's History Month and blah, blah, blah. It's all good because we got nothing but transitioning males to take the place of women, and everything's okay in the world. You real biologic women, don't worry about a damn thing. Okay? That ain't a real man trying to take your glory. No. So, companies that support this include Hershey. And I, for one, don't really want to buy Hershey product anymore. And apparently a lot of people don't. Because Jeremy, the CEO at the Daily Wire, decided to, hey, let's start our own chocolate company and use the slogan, IHateHershey's.com, as a way for people to bypass the chocolate mega corporation. So yeah, Jeremy Boren, co-founder of the Daily Wire, responded to a controversial Hershey's Canada ad featuring a transgender activist by launching an unapologetic gender-specific reveal to the chocolate's giant bars. So yeah, he, him, she, her. Yeah, one has nuts and one doesn't. I like this. I like this a lot. He encouraged customers to stop giving your money to woke corporations that hate you. And amen to that. Stop giving it to them because they don't deserve it. I'm getting a little dizzy from the alcohol. Daily Wire reported they officially sold more than 200,000 bars in a Saturday afternoon tweet. Awesome. That's great. More people care about unwoke corporations than they do woke corporations because we just want you to sell us our shit.
International Women's Day is upon us again. And I love an international woman. But our friends over at Hershey's, they don't even know what a woman is. They've hired a biological male to be the spokesperson for their Women's Day campaign. And they're calling that campaign, and I swear I'm not making this up, Hershey. Hershey. It's humiliating. And it's the reason that I'm launching Jeremy's Chocolate. We have two kinds, she, her, and he, him. One of them's got nuts. If you need me to tell you which one it is, keep giving your money to Hershey's. But if you're tired of giving your money to woke corporations that hate you, and you're looking for a delicious chocolate bar from a company that actually wants your business, head over to IHateHershey's.com and order Jeremy's Chocolate today.
While we're on the topic of transsexual weirdos and gay cakes, not really, we didn't do any gay cake talk, but anyways, we are on the topic of weird transsexual type folks. Now this story is from February 16th, so I'm a little late. Male transsexual who raped infant and confessed to drown in toddler put in a women's prison containing a maternity unit and children. That's great. I need some alcohol to finish this story. My God. How freaking bizarre is this world getting? And you'll have to forgive me. I know the story's a little old, but maybe nobody covered it. But either way, I'm gonna touch on it because I have a stack that I keep in a folder of stories that I mean to get to, and sometimes I'm a little late. This is disturbing. A new report revealed that a male child rapist who masquerades, like a lot of other men, as a female is now being held in a women's prison that contains a mother and a child unit. That's great. Fantastic. Not weird at all. So, according to a Rudex report, Adam Labacan, who goes by Tara D'Souza, raped a 3-month-old infant. The pedophile was 15 at the time of the 1997 crime, which left the infant so badly injured he had to be flown 410 miles away to undergo reconstructive surgery. Absolutely freaking terrible. That is, it's hard to even finish this story. After raping the baby, he mutilated himself and ate his own flesh. This man should have been put down like the dog he is. How disgusting. We're not going to touch any more on this freak. But you know what? You should send him as much hate mail to his little prison as you can possibly muster, because he's a freaking weirdo. So, Democrats are oddly always kind of hypocrites. Yeah. So we have a black Democrat attacking a black Supreme Court justice as an Uncle Tom. How ironic. How ironic is that crap? That's like the white folks who target any black person like Larry Elder who dares to think for themselves as an Uncle Tom. And you call us racist. That's weird. I don't know why I find that so strange. So yeah, not weird at all. But before we hop into this story, let's go to a quick commercial break, shall we?
Hello, American. It's me, racist white man owned Japanese restaurant. I'm here to tell you today, rest assured, all food is made with best ingredient. You have no need to worry about this going in your food. No, no, instead we use this. Look at the best quality. So remember, my stupid American friend, you want good food, you call. What? Hiroshima! And order the atomic bomb, because it blew up your insides. So remember, that number is 15555345678. What a coincidence. Stupid American. Call Hiroshima now. Bye-bye.
Hey, kitty. Hey, kitty, 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 kitty.
So hopping back into the racist Democrat from Georgia, Emmanuel Jones, he accused Clarence Thomas this week of being a traitor to his own race, because how dare you think for yourself, Timmy? Condemning the Supreme Court justice as an Uncle Tom. But yet blacks, oh man, they can't be racist. But they are. They're racist to their own kind and to whites. BLM is a racist organization, but here we go. While debating Georgia SB 69, a bill that would honor Thomas as a Georgia native with a statue on Georgia Capitol grounds, Jones took his opposition to the measure to a new level when he personally attacked Thomas. Now this is interesting. I'm just trying to tell you that we have in the African American community, when we talk about a person of color, that goes back historically to the days of slavery, and that person betraying his own community. We have a term in the black community, Jones said. Well, the whites also use that term. That term we use is called Uncle Tom. He continued, explaining that the phrase describes a person who, back during the days of slavery, sold his soul to the slave masters. Yeah. Okay. So, anyways. I do not think that you are being an Uncle Tom if you are black, if you use your own mind and come to your own conclusions rather than thinking as a one-minded hive. A one-minded hive that is influenced by NGO reports and reports funded by Bill Gates and George Soros, and they really do want you to think exactly as they tell you to. So I think when you see a black person like Candace Owens, Larry Elder, or apparently Justice Thomas thinking for themselves, it's a beautiful thing, it's a great thing. I don't know why you have such a damn chivvy about it. Damn. So freaking strange, my friend. Yeah, so this is a little weird, but let's watch him talk about that. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing how a black can be racist against their very own kind, their very own race, just like, for the most part, whites can be just as racist as their very own kind. It's very strange crap going on in the world. It makes me think that Lucifer is up to some strange crap, and I surely do think he is. Alright, so a lot of you heard about the revivals at these Christian colleges and the churches alike. And there was a report of gay churches having their own revival, where they tell you that Jesus was gay, Jesus hated whites, Jesus, they're basically pissing on his name. They don't really believe in Jesus, but they had to have their own revival, and the pastors look like freaks. I'm telling you, they look so crazy and strange. But let's not forget that when we look at the current situation, the current times we're in, man, it seems pretty damn strange. It seems really strange. So while we're on the topic of strange, let's jump in to what I would call deeply concerning images of fat, ugly women. And the reason I want to touch on that is, one, it's Women's History Month, so I think it's important to realize that when you talk about empowering women, it shouldn't look like fat is beautiful. That's not empowering women, that's actually forcing women to be alone because no man's going to want to ever touch them unless he's severely inebriated, which I am working on with this Coke and rum mix. It's good. So, you know, what we have to really think about is, why do people find these people attractive? Oh wait, they really don't, because a lot of men would never touch anything that looks like this. I mean, look at it. Would you touch that? Would you touch that with a 10-foot pole? I can guarantee you I wouldn't touch that. If my life depended on it, I absolutely wouldn't touch it. You know, and that brings me to another point. There's a story of, it was a podcast that kind of went viral. They took a clip. And this guy was asked by a leftist woman, a biological woman, if you were left alone with this transitioned male to now female, and an 80-year-old, which one would you have sex with first? Well, the guy thought about it not too long and said, well, I'd have sex with the 80-year-old because I'm not gay. Oh, man. she got lit, man. She got lit. She was so angry. She wanted to rip his head off because he dared to want to have sex with an 80-year-old versus a roughly same-age transition man to woman because he's not gay. Because no matter what you do to yourself, no matter what you attempt to shave or cut, splice, and invert, you're still a man, and that would make the dude gay, and he's not gay. So yeah, I mean, you know what? man, you could bump that age up to 100, and I would still choose the 100-year-old woman before I ever laid my hands on some transition dude. No, thank you. But anyways, yeah, look at that photo. Would you touch that? No, damn. Put down the Twinkies, motherfucker. No, I don't. Take a step back. You're cracking my porch. The structure's not built for you. That's ugly. Would you touch? No, man. And this is what they do. They tell the women now that, oh, fat is beautiful. You know, men love curves. And while that's true to an extent, no, man, that's disturbing. Let's die off the fat is beautiful nonsense. Let's die off. You can eat whatever the hell you want, and any man's gonna find you attractive when you look like a beluga whale breaking the surface of the Atlantic Ocean in search for your next meal. No, thank you. Let's cut that out. See, this is what true beauty looks like. Take a look at this. Yeah, beauty. I could touch that. That wouldn't be so bad. But when you have shit like that, or that, no thank you, I won't touch it. No thank you. And while we're on the topic of things you won't touch, and trust me, I don't think you would touch what you're about to see right now. Happy Women's History Month. May everything you worked for be torn down and built back better. Alright guys, toodles, enjoy this.
Thank you, everybody. Tranny May here. And today we're gonna do some military-inspired exercises. It's really important that you keep my cadence. And every time I change the inflex of my voice, you have to say halt. So for example, if I say 1, 2, 3, you say 1. 1, 2, 3, you say 2. 1, 2, 3, you say 3. 1, 2, 3, halt. Now, if I don't hear you say halt, that means I'm going to come over and spank you because you done fucked up my cadence, okay? Now, there's the preparatory command and the command of execution. Do not think you know what Tranny May's going to say. You have to wait for the command of execution. The preparatory command would be something like this. Start in position. Preparatory. The command of execution would be move, okay? Like I said, very much military inspired. Okay, let's start. So to start, we're going to do the squatting overhead clap. Let's make that happen. Ready? Start in position. Put your heels together. Okay? Now, spread your legs apart. I don't know why we're doing it that way. Anyways, move. Squat. Raise your arms up and clap. Just clap. Clap for it. Clap for it. Act like you want it. Get those thighs in shape. Oh, I'm not even doing it right. My knees have passed my toes. And just keep clapping. Bring it up. I got some leftover waffle in my teeth. Oh no, that's lipstick. Never mind. Just wipe that off. Okay, so I forgot to count. So I screwed up my own exercise. So let's start over. Okay? We'll do it right this time, I promise. Okay? Squat and overhead clap, dart in position, move. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, halt. Good. Now you got it. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Halt! Okay, we did that one. I don't think it was very exceptional, but half of anything I do really is. Because with Tranny May, half-assed is done right. Okay, guys. So naturally, you can tell I'm pretty out of shape. I got love handles. I breathe like a rhino. Because any kind of exertion outside of the bedroom just isn't my kind of deal. Okay, so let's move on to the next thing. Maybe something a little easier for all of you who are watching this, and if you are, I have no idea why. Okay, let's take some weights. Now, you can see I got pink weights, primarily for two reasons. Because anything silver is too heavy, and anything lighter than 5 pounds typically comes in a green color. And while you can't see it behind me, I have a green screen, so it would look like I was lifting absolutely nothing, which maybe would have been more perfect. Anyways, we got our two weights, a total of 10 pounds, 5 pounds in this arm, and 5 pounds in this one. Now normally, with a man, you would typically have one stronger arm, if you know what I mean. Now, with transy folks, we use both of our arms. So both arms of mine are capable of lifting 5 pounds equally. I can do just as many reps in my right as I can in my left. Okay, so now that you know that information, let's move on to the next step. So we'll start with this. Lift one arm up and put that arm down. Now lift this arm up and then put that one down. Great, you've got the gist. So let's go. All right, starting position is going to look something like this. See, I didn't really move, but this is the starting position, so get in it the fuck now, okay? Great, you're in it. Good to go. All right, now we have our two weights again, so let's start going. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Halt! Oh my, that's so exhausting. But nonetheless, my arms did it. So let's start with this next one. We're going to bring the weights nice and close to our chest, but I'm not going to get too close because I got a microphone and it might interfere with my beautiful voice. And you don't want that. Okay, bring them like this. Now let's be the beautiful butterfly that we know we are and spread our wings. Oh, yeah. Spread our wings. So that's the gist. So let's start. We're going to do a very small cadence on this one because it's physically exhausting. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. Say it at home. Good. 1, 2, 3. Good. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. You said halt. Ain't that great? Now you get the gist of what it's like to be in today's military as an empowered transcendent. That's a word I just made up. So you're empowered, so you can do it. And forget about the walls. We don't have to climb no more walls because we don't got the arm strength. So no more repelling. Eagle Tower can wait. Okay? We're just going to focus on very small tasks, mediocre tasks, to get you ready for battle. Okay. Oh, oh my gosh. There's a gem on my weight. That's from something else. Put that over there. There we go. Okay, we're still going to have our weights. But now I want you to go like this, all right? Now I'm going to start the cadence and I want to hear you follow. I'm sick of counting. Okay? Here we go. Starting position, move. All right. Let's start moving. 1, 2, 3. 1. 1, 2, 3. Huh? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, perfect. That's great to hear. All right. So, we still got our weights. Now, I want you to throw them up on your shoulders. And I've got to watch my wig hair because it might pull it off. All right, here we go. Let's start. Perfect. All right. Now you can take those off. We did the hard part. So we're going to put these down now. Sorry if I step out of screen at any portion. Sometimes it's hard to always stay in frame. Okay. We got a ball here. This ball is a very special ball. It's been through a lot. I've done a lot of things with this ball, particularly on this ball. But since we're limited in our capacity to get down on the floor today due to unforeseen circumstances, we're just going to go ahead and demonstrate how to use this ball standing up. Now this may seem a little counterintuitive because I've removed my testicles, but we're going to go ahead and stick this one large ball in between our legs, okay? And I'm going to try to back up, back up, back up. Oh, I think I'm getting it. There we go. Oh, yep. And squeeze the ball, squeeze the ball. You can do it. Squeeze the ball, squeeze that ball. You got it. Oh, Tranny May's proud of you. This one does not require a cadence. I'm going to let you focus on how much and how intensely you want to squeeze that ball. Okay, guys? So don't you worry. This one is all on you. You go at your own pace, and if you get stressed out, I hope to God that you ordered one of Tranny May's stress cards. Here we go. And if you don't have one, you can go to www.trannymay.com and order yourself a stress card for the low cost of $29.95. But keep in mind that any kind of capitalism is bad, but I'm using those funds to fight the tyrannical government that seeks to stop women's rights. By the way, happy Women's Month. I'm Tranny May. Let's keep going. All right, squeeze it. 1, 2, 3. And this is just my cadence. You don't got to follow it. I just love squeezing balls in between my legs. I have no idea why I like it so much, but it's definitely my cup of tea. And this really helps bring up the strength in my thigh muscles. And I have another exercise for my calves. But basically, the reason I'm so determined to focus on the strength of my region here, these legs, is primarily because I don't always tell people when I meet them at a bar that I'm a tranny and I've transitioned into a woman because I think I'm kind of just a woman, right? I don't think it's really their need to know. So the reason I focus on my legs and the strength of my legs is because it's typically about the time that I spread my legs in the bedroom and the real man makes the move, but he then discovers that something's not quite right. Well, naturally, I don't want him going anywhere. So me having strong leg muscles really encourages him to not try to escape. Okay? So to all you other transy folks out there, I highly recommend you do the same. Work on your thighs, strengthen them up, and that way you can be like a Venus flytrap and milk that bleep bleep dry. Yeah, and then you let him go. And when he calls the cops, you just deny it and claim rape because you're a real woman. Okay? All right, we're all done with this now. I've deflated this ball a little bit. That's how strong my thighs are. It's about the only thing, because of my tofu diet, that's mildly strong. But I do inject a large dose of protein into my thighs every day, and I typically do that in the form of semen. For those of you who don't know, a large amount of male testosterone comes from leg workouts. It really activates your output of semen, testosterone, sorry. But since I no longer have that capability of production, I pay my training coach every day to ejaculate into a jar, and then I inject that into each thigh. That seems to keep me going pretty strong. All right, and you can tell that a lot of things I talk about are counterintuitive in the sense that, well, if I just wouldn't have got rid of my testicles, I wouldn't have to do that. If I would just eat meat, I wouldn't be so damn weak. But nonetheless, we're in the boat that we're in. Now let's make the boat the best of it. Sorry. Okay. So let's move on to these damn things, and I really hate these because primarily I can't really do it all that well, but I'm going to try to demonstrate for you today. This one does come with a cadence, so it's very important that you listen to me when I tell you what to do. Okay, so for those of you at home who don't have one of these fancy dancy vinyl / rubber straps, I feel sorry for you, but it's really fun because you get to stretch it out. Okay? And I like being stretched out. I'm sorry, I like stretching things out. Okay, so here we go, guys, okay? You're going to take whatever the hell this is, and you're going to wrap it around both of your fists, and you're going to try to stretch it. All right? Let's start. Start in position, move. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Ah, wow. That was difficult. Okay. Let's move on to the blue one. I'm not quite sure if this is any more difficult. It doesn't say anything. But okay. Let's start. This one, and you can't see my feet. What a shame for you because they're really beautiful. But what we're going to do is oh, this one does say something. It says heavy. I think this one might be worse than the red. So let's definitely get this over with, okay? Drop it down to the ground. Only one end. Keep the other end in this hand, which would be your right. But to you it looks like my left. Maybe. I don't know. Put one foot on it. Oh, I'm getting so old, my knees are cracking. All right, now, 1, 2, 3, start. And just go at your own pace, okay, guys? It's really important that you don't feel the need to keep up with me with this particular exercise, because like I said, it says heavy, and I can really feel it. But lucky for this band, I'm a strong woman, okay? And again, happy Women's Month. We real biological men are here to take all of your efforts away from you, okay? All right, now that I've gloated a little bit, let's begin. Wow, and I can feel it in my tricep, bicep, flopsep, and all sorts of other seps. It's really burning. Now, I start out my morning with a strict regimen of, like I said, an injection of semen into each thigh, but outside of that, I try to focus on plenty of vitamins. But I really like the way the Brits say it, vitamins. So I get all my vitamins. Obviously, I get a cup of extra creamy, thick oat milk. Now that oat milk I inject with a fusion of chocolate and vanilla. Oh, shit. Okay. Whew. And that keeps me going. I swallow all of my vitamins and I move on to my next regimen. Oh, damn. Well, son of a bitch. This thing keeps cutting out. Somebody fix that. Okay. All right. So my next regimen is typically my beautiful makeup. And as you can see, oh, that's flopping. As you can see, my makeup is so damn beautiful and I try so hard. Now, I don't employ a team to do my makeup, no. This is all Tranny May, okay? So you can see, I take excellent care of my hair. I got my sweatband because we're busting one up, okay? And then I have my makeup and I look good, right? Okay? You would never mistake me for a man, ever. I am going to get this shaved down eventually. But right now, it seems where I live in the country, a lot of the farm boys, they really think it's hot. Yeah, okay. Let's keep going. Okay. Yep, I'm feeling the burn. So anyways, continuing my regimen. After I do all of my vitamins, my hair and makeup routine, then I move on to my daily social media checkup. Now, I get a lot of mail from all sorts of anti-LGBTQ trans folk everyday death threats because people care an awful lot about my sex life. And it seems that the hatred just seems to be growing, which is really strange. I don't know why. I just reply, Tranny May would like to meet you behind a dumpster at your local Burger King. Now, oddly, I've gotten a lot of positive responses to that. But then the one time I showed up, I decided it was no longer a good idea to engage in those meetups. Because one man had a violent temper and he brought his AK-47 automatic rifle. Everybody's trying to kill me with automatic rifles. We need to ban them because it's just so dangerous. It's really dangerous. Somebody take that. Good. All right. All right, somebody take this one too. There we go. Oh, here, we forgot one. Take that too. Thank you. Ooh, that didn't sound good. Much like me, our concrete floor is very weak. All right, guys, let's move on to our last demonstration, okay? And again, I think we're going to ditch the cadence because the cadence just seems to be too damn much for some of you. I can smell your weakness, and it's okay. A lot of those testosterone therapies can really zap you initially for the females to males, and for the males to females, you know, that estrogen can just screw you all sorts of up. So calm down. I'm not going to bust your chops just yet, okay? That's an in-person thing. By the way, speaking of in-person, Tranny May's going to have a live concert. I don't know where yet, but sooner or later we'll do it. And you can come see me be Tranny Live. Well, that's a really good stage name, Tranny Live. Maybe that's just a good event name. Come see Tranny May Live. Yeah. Perfect. Anyways, back to what we're doing. We're going to take this chair. Now, us tranny folk, we really like chairs for many different reasons. Anyways. I think, yeah, that's a good position. Okay, guys. Now I'm going to hunch over and try to do this within frame. This is a very difficult exercise, but a very important one for both you, your strength, and your partner, because he, she, they, them will thank you. Okay, now I'm also going to have a sexual education course one of these days, and I'm going to teach you how important it is to maintain a perfect sexual lifestyle. You're welcome to bring your children to the event. Just make sure that they're accepting of touches and feely-goos. It's definitely going to happen. Oh, we'll also have party favors. All right, guys. Anywho, enough of me gabbing around. Oh, Tranny May's back really hurts. Which is weird because I lay on it a lot. Okay. Mount. Yep. Okay. Now, I'm within frame, within green screen aspect, so let's go. And you just get into the chair. I hope I don't flip it. All right, get into the chair, yeah? Okay. Oh, that's a thigh burner. Here we go, here we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, I've had enough of that. Okay. So, yeah, okay, perfect. Let's get rid of that chair. All right. So, guys, again, I'm so proud to be a new member of the Women's League, and I want to thank you for sticking around and watching my informative workout video. Don't worry, I do all sorts of things on social media. We do cooking, baking, workout videos, sexual education, much more to come. I know a lot of you have missed me, so we're going to keep this rolling out. This won't be the last workout video. It's just an introductory lesson on how to work out as a transition or fully transitioned individual. And if you're a white male bigot, whatever the gobbledygook they call you, you're more than welcome to watch and learn how to be accepting of those a little bit different than you. But not on a biological level, just a little science. Okay, guys? Oh, hey guys, don't forget www.trannymade.com to buy your stress cards. But remember, capitalism is bad, and while it might seem like I'm being a little bit of a hypocrite, not really, because just like Greta Thunberg, all that money goes into fighting whatever the hell I say it goes into fighting, okay? I don't keep it and buy myself a large house. I don't buy a condo. I don't buy a Lamborghini. I don't buy a Ferrari or Porsche. No, 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 no. No, it goes right back into the needy pockets of individuals, okay? And also the planet, because I care so deeply. Oh, 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 guys. Well, I think that's enough of me talking. I greatly appreciate your time, and I hope you appreciate the effort that Tranny May has put into making a better production quality. We finally figured out that it requires a lot of actual effort to record something that isn't glitchy. But you've got to remember, we do this shit in a basement.